All right, we're seeing a little bit of a bounce in the market today, and Scottie Pippen called this early. This is the tweet I showed you a couple of weeks ago now. He says they want your Bitcoin, they want your crypto, don't get shaken out. Apparently, what we just went through, and maybe is still going through a little bit, if, in my personal opinion, I don't think we're fully shaken out. I want to get to the point where we're all petrified. That's when the real shakeout occurs and people actually start dropping out of the market. At the moment, I think we're all still conscious that this is a shakeout, but either way, if this is the end of the shakeout or the end of the shakeout is not here yet, Scottie Pippen has called it here on his Twitter. This was Jan 10th, the bear trap, where we get a sharp pullback. People fear for their lives, sell all their crypto at losses just before we get the parabolic euphoria. And Murad is now, as of this morning, calling for all-time highs in February, which means this is the phase that we're about to enter literally in 2 days. Senator Cynthia Lumet says one of the first orders of business will be to hold public hearings on the strategic Bitcoin reserve. This is a phenomenal shift with the new government in the US. CZ Binance says, imagine being the last government to buy, because if you don't understand game theory, it's the last country, the last nation to buy Bitcoin loses because they buy it at the highest price. And when every single country can control their own printing press and literally print infinite amounts of dollars or euros or whatever the currency is and trade it for something that's actually scarce like Bitcoin, it's just a race to see who can print the most, the fastest. And that's when you get the insane parabolic growth in Bitcoin, insane parabolic growth in layer ones like ETH and Solana, and then insane, double insane parabolic growth in the mid-cap altcoins like AI, gaming, RWA, which I'm going to go through an AI token with you today that I think could be a huge beneficiary of this massive shift in the market. House of Crypto says, who reckons we get a sneaky rate cut and then head to the moon? He's also saying we're about to go parabolic if that sneaky rate cut comes in. Brian Jung says, let the next altcoin season commence. This is what we are all waiting for. And Crypto Admiral put out this really cool looking graph. He says, alts are looking prime for a big run in the coming weeks. Here's 2017, which is this big spike up here after a long drawn out pullback. 2021, the same thing, long drawn out pullback, then that massive spike, that euphoria. And then 2025, we've had that long massive pullback. We've had a little bit of joy and fun and games where we've all celebrated a few good wins, but we are really primed, as the charts show, to go parabolic very shortly. And which altcoins are going to be performing the best? Well, a lot of the influencers and the big brains that we track here on this channel think AI is the meta this season. CZ Binance says the currency for AI is crypto. CZ Binance is the founder and no longer the CEO. He's the co-founder here of Binance and obviously a deca billionaire. 5.4 million views, and this was only a few days ago. Basically, he's saying that AI needs crypto, crypto needs AI. This is how we're going to accelerate. And of course, with the co-founder of Binance talking about AI and how important it is for crypto, people like John and Becca are speculating, and John's been speculating for 2 years. I've been following him talking about AI for 2 whole years, and now the time is finally arriving. John thinks that people like Binance, these tier 1 centralized exchanges with insane amounts of volume, insane amounts of customers who are unable to buy any of these AI tokens not on a centralized exchange, just basically because they don't know how, of which I'm going to show you how at the end of this video. He believes that once things get listed on Binance, I can jump ahead to this one here. This is Peanut the Squirrel. As soon as I got listed on Binance, this thing went absolutely insane. I've actually broken it down for you here. This is the rumors of a listing of a T1 exchange. And then when it actually got listed on Binance, that's when it hit a $2.5 billion market cap. Important to note those billions, because that is where these AI tokens are predicted to land if they do get the tier 1 listing. John says, Binance just published an article for most searched AI coins of 2024. Glad to see our bags on the list. I think AI crypto is just heating up. With CZ, the guy we just talked about, speaking about AI a lot recently, I wouldn't be surprised to see these tokens listed and their price go a lot higher. Becca says the same thing. The odds of Binance listing top AI coins is extremely high. Why? Because they get a percentage of the trade volume, and these AI coins are doing large trade volumes off of centralized exchanges, and people like CZ, Binance, CoinSpot, Coinbase all want a piece of the pie. These coins will surge and then trigger an even bigger surge in smaller AI coins. The best play of 2025, Alex Becker is saying, is AI token. Now, if we come across to CoinMarketCap and then go to the top AI token page, you can just click on AI down here if you want to find it yourself. You can see it's ranked the best tokens by market cap. And you can see the real top ones. And some of these aren't actually AI, but a couple of them are, or they're AI infrastructure at least, are already sitting in the billions, which means they probably, if AI is the meta and it goes absolutely crazy, they're going to perform decently well, but they're not going to be as rewarding as if you come down the page a little bit and find something in the low hundreds or even lower than that, tens of millions of dollars in market cap, because as the top tier tokens get listed, the ones below it outperform it. Not all of them, should we say. There is more risk because there's more to choose from in their lower market caps, but the ones that do well, if you can identify them, will far outperform the blue chip AI tokens. And you can see up here, this is a really cool tool. You can see the total market cap of AI tokens is 44 bill. If you click all, you can see this graph over all time ever since the dawn of time. It actually goes back to 2021. You can see, as we talk about in this channel, AI wasn't a narrative in the last bull market where you talk about gaming and you talk about a lot of other narratives that are coming in this market. They all have spikes that they are trying to reclaim. But AI is unique because they really only started taking off in late 2023 as it reached a $44 billion market cap in early 2024. Then it had a massive run up recently, hitting that 70 billion market cap level. And then everything cooled off. This is when Trump launched his meme coin and everything sort of went out. This is the Scottie Pippen, apparently, pullback, shakeout, dip. But a lot of liquidity got pulled from these alts. And therefore, people are speculating that it could be primed to get into now before they bounce back too high. And this is based on what Becker is speculating is going to happen in the AI world. You've got 3 different tiers of AI tokens. You've got the ones already in the hundreds to $500 million level, which Becker speculates are going to go to $2 billion plus. You've got the $20 to $100 million level, which will go to the $500 to $2 billion range. These are the mid caps. And then you've got the less than 20 mil, where there's a lot of them out there. But if you could pull it off, you could pull off a crazy ROI. This is Becker talking about the mid-cap AIs will hit multi-billion-dollar market caps, which is actually higher than I just speculated on. So the mid-caps, things that are currently around the $100 million to the $300 million level, will hit multi-billion-dollar market caps if this AI narrative plays out. And back in March 2024, Becker says it may seem like gaming and AI is getting a bit overheated, but zoom out and realize both combined is perhaps the best use case and biggest future industry in crypto. And at the moment, we are barely bigger than the Dogecoin. We just showed you that. The overall market cap of all AI tokens is $43 billion. The overall market cap of Dogecoin is something like $50 or $55 billion even today. He says we have tens of X's to go, ape harder. If you get a tens of an X, that's multiple tens, so that's 20. If you put something like 10 grand in and you do get 20X return, you can get 200 grand out if you can time the top of the market, which no one can. Now, if we go back to top AI tokens on CoinMarketCap, I want to show you which tokens are currently bouncing the hardest. And I want to show you one token in particular that we've partnered with here on this channel. You sort by 24-hour percentage by clicking on it here, and you can see the biggest bounce is TARS AI. We click into it and we can see on the day it's had a really nice strong bounce from 20 cents all the way up to 30 cents and a little bit more of a pullback down here to 28 cents. Now this correlates to their fully diluted market cap of $285 million, and their circulating supply is $197 million. Now, if we zoom out on this graph, you can see that it's had that strong pullback, as all these AI tokens have, as Trump sucked liquidity out of utility alts. And now that the market's starting to turn, now that you're getting some life in the market, this token is bouncing the hardest. And as Murad says, look at which tokens bounce the hardest to see which ones are going to perform the best once the market gets euphoric. Now, why is TARS bouncing so hard? Well, they're an AI infrastructure protocol on Solana, which I love. I think Solana is the meta of this cycle, as well with AI, which is a great crossover. Now, also going for the narrative is they're a recipient of the Solana AI grant. And Norden.eth says, imagine the intelligence of Siri or Google Assistants, but powered by TAI. That's TARS's token, and built for Solana mobile, because a lot of people don't know, Solana actually has their own hardware mobile phone, which TARS is building on inside of their app store. TARS AI is now taking things to the next level with Sona, an exclusive AI voice assistant for Solana mobile. You can see they've partnered with Solana Foundation, Bybit, Gate, MEXC, Bitpanda, and Presearch. And the narrative is strong because people have sort of gone away from the meme coin plays. At least it's almost like everyone's divided. Half the people are going doubled down on memes. Half the people are going, all right, it's time for a utility pump. And TARS has utility. They're the people that keep on building, their customer base keeps on growing, and they keep reaching out and partnering with really strong influencers. But have a look at this utility. They've got Sona, the first digital assistant for the Solana Saga mobile. They've got a search engine trained to be your second brain. TGPT finds every answer for you. They've got an AI console, and they're entering the AI agent narrative by trying to become the premier AI agent platform on Solana. Now, because they are on Solana, we can also buy it with Archibot, which is our wallet here on the channel. So in order to buy TARS on Archie, you can literally copy the contract address from wherever you get it from, whether that's DexScreen or CoinMarketCap. Come in and copy that contract address, pull up your Archibot, and of course you can literally paste in that contract address from anywhere. Now, depending on how much you want to buy or don't want to buy, you can come in here. I'm going to click, say, let's get 6 Solana worth of TARS, and Archie is going to go out there and buy that TAI or TARS AI, 5.96 Solana worth. He's going to handle all the backend problems, and then that'll be added to your portfolio. If you don't have Archie, you can go to archibot.ai to download him. He's one of the most intuitive, easiest wallets, and we're currently working on him. We're going extra hard in the next 100 days to make him the best wallet out there available. So we'd love if you can give us your feedback so we can continue to shape the perfect wallet based on what you're looking for. Now, what do you think? Is this the perfect time to get into AI tokens or not? Let me know in the comments below.